Anywho, this is the bike pretty much finished. I'm going to tweak this a hair on both sides. There we go. Alright, so that is your stability module. That's what keeps it from rotating left, right, forward, and back too much. You're probably seeing, well, it is rotating left and right. That's because of this. These sensors, got one right here, and then right here, can tell whenever the bike is leaned too far either way, and it will activate one of these guys to push or forcefully rotate the bike in the opposite direction. Plus, whenever you steer, so I'm going to steer to the left right now, that's going to rotate the sensors to the opposite direction. So then they will push away from the right, leaning you into the turn. So turn left, lean in left, turn right, leaning right. Yeah? Now, what I adjusted a second ago, this is to push the nose forward whenever you're steering. So, bring the engine down just a bit. And, yeah. So, alright. Handles really, really well. The only issue is it's pretty bouncy. Unfortunately, there's no good way to set up a suspension for a bike. At least, none that I've really been able to successfully implement. But outside of it being really bouncy, the steering and the handling is phenomenal. Stability's great now that I've got all that figured out. I mean, dude, just look at this. What? Wheelies still happen, obviously. But yeah, this is the bike pretty much finished at this point. I'm sure there are a few tweaks I could still make to make it, you know, less bouncy or more stable, faster, whatever. But you know, it'll come with time. All right, I'll go ahead and save it. Bike 2. Okay. Now this is what bike 1 looked like. So kind of like how our tailgates are, it would rotate the arms up, and then this arm would rotate down. Thing is, this is a 1, 2, 3 block wide design. So to keep everything symmetrical, this is how I had to do it, or I would have had to use small wheels. I didn't want to do that, and I also had to use a gas engine. Thankfully, I got around all that by just going for a 4 block wide setup. And dude, just look at this. It'll do. Look at this piping. Goes down, out, around like this, and just bogs onto the engine, which, you know, is held onto the seat itself. I think there are like 4 actual blocks. 1, 2, 3, maybe 6, 4, 5, 5. 5 actual blocks, and everything else is pipes and, you know, actual components. This thing is really optimized. So